Hey, good morning. Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. What do I got on my hands? Gloves, because it is 15 degrees out, and we are, well, what are we doing and where are we at? Well, let me tell you what we're doing. I'm sitting in here drinking my coffee, warming up a little bit, because I got up and put my bed back and things like that, and then got chilly. So, yep, the little buddy heater worked great. And why did I use the little buddy heater? Because, well, it's 15 degrees out. And, well, where are we at? Well, we are at we're actually in the Rocky Mountains right now. Yeah. So, we pulled in here late last night, and, well, let me tell you, as we drive, I got to get down out of this mountain a little bit. Maybe it's going to warm up some. All right, here we go. Oh, I got a different hat on. I got camp hat laying over here. So I'm going to go ahead and put camp hat on. Oh, look at that hair. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, so this is the parking area for the Trailhead Avalanche. So the Avalanche Trailhead in the Rocky Mountain system here. So, yeah, I can't believe we are waking up in the Rocky Mountains. Alrighty. Alrighty, so how did we get here? So, hey, I'm going to take a quick drive out this road. I saw a sign for Cottonwood Lake. It's out about 3 miles. So I'll tell you how we got here on the way out this dirt road. Yeah, look at that mountain. All right. So if you remember, we went to the Great Sand Dunes. Well, I had to upload a video. I had to edit and upload. So I started doing that. And it was about 3:45 in the morning when I finally got a chance to upload. And it was taking forever. In fact, the service was so bad, I wasn't sure if it was going to upload at all. So I ended up staying there almost all day and then left late yesterday to make my drive up here. So we had gone back to Alamosa and then turned north on 17285 and made our way up to Buena Vista, which is a little town that we're going to drive through in a little bit. But I wanted to run out here to this lake really quick, because what kind of chances would we have otherwise? So, yeah, look at all the pines. I think some of those are spruce. Yeah. Oh, here's the bridge. Here's the lake. All right. I'm going to go pull up and get a place to get out of the car and look at this thing. All right. That's a look back down the lake, and I'm going to pan you across here. Oh, before I do that, see right there? The snow had started, or the ice had started melting and pulling back. Now, when I used to ice fish, we used to put a board across when it started melting and then walk out onto the ice. I don't quite recommend you do that, but look up there. Oh, wow. So the sun's coming up to the left of us, and I'm just panning to the right, which is going to be to the west. And look down between those mountains. You can see more and more out through there. Yeah. Man, I'm getting cold. Let's get back in the car. So yesterday, when I finally headed up this way, I mean, we were in a sandstorms coming out Route 17 above Alamosa and making our way to Buena Vista. And not just, and then to the most of the time to the left of us as we were passing the mountain range, which is part of that 14 peaks, snow was coming over the top. You couldn't see the tops of them. You could only really see the bases of them. So I didn't record too much coming up through there. But yeah, we're just driving out this road just a little bit further. There's actually a camping ground area, but they got a gate across it, so you can't enter it. But it looks like there's camping out this way as well. Yeah, I think I keep calling these mountains 14 peaks. It's actually, people refer to it as 14ers. You know, so 14 and then ERS, 14ers. Yep. because there's 14 peaks. So I guess that's why I call it peaks. Look at that one way out there. We're going out the road here. Look at this meadow in between these mountains. Yeah, that creek that feeds the lake runs down through here, that Cottonwood Lake. Yeah, I passed like 2 cabins that were private property, so there's some cabins back through here as well. Does say no camping here on that little sign. No motorized vehicles either. So yeah, that's definitely a beautiful meadow. I'm hoping we'd see an animal, an elk or a deer or something. I just seen birds. Yeah, the road's definitely getting more narrow and narrow. And so, yeah, driving out here a little bit, I have not seen any animals. Yeah, none whatsoever. Yeah, I think that's as far as we're going to go. We're going to turn around because the road starts getting covered by snow. I'm out here alone. Don't want to get stuck or it'd be the end of the series. All right, I'm going to get turned around. All right, talk to you soon. All right, I got turned around, but I just wanted to stop here. Look at the top of that mountain. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's that high because remember, we're at almost 10,000 feet right here on this road. So that is most of the peaks in this area, the 14 peaks are all like 14,000 feet. And the highest is Mount Everett, and that's 14,443 feet. But like I said, most of them don't look that high, but the reference point that we're looking at this mountain, we're already at almost 10,000 feet looking at it. So it's gonna look a lot bigger. Maybe say like Pikes Peak. That looks really high. Yeah, because you're starting from a lower reference point. All right, let's get on out this road. I know there's some hot springs down here. I saw them as we came in. Let's see if we can drive by those. All right, driving out the road. Look at that. But hey, we saw a wild animal. I'm gonna try to zoom in on him. It's a chipmunk. All right, so there's our first wild animal. We snuck up on him. He's sunning himself on the rock. It's a chipmunk. Yeah, look at that. So I pulled off the side of the road. The sun's getting up high enough that it's really looks cool in all these aspens, but I saw this right here and I thought, yep, that's claw marks. Yeah, there's some claw marks. So we didn't see the wild animal, but we see evidence of it. I thought I would see some footprints in snow and stuff like that, but I haven't seen that. But look at this tree. Yeah. Man, look at all the marks, claw marks on that one. Oh, wow. That is a lot. All right. Yeah. Huh. I wish we saw a bear. Yep. Yeah, how about that bear? I'm looking in the snow. Now, I'm not going to see, I don't think, bear tracks. They're probably still hibernating because it is only 15 degrees. Oh, wait. It got up to 20 now. All right. It's warming up. Ooh, toasty. So here's the Cottonwood Hot Springs Inn and Spa. So yeah, I'll just drive through their parking lot here so you come across that little creek and then down into the hot spring. So this area here, there's places where you can get changed and so forth and head to the hot spring. Pretty cool. So I believe you can rent towels and things like that as well. And straight ahead, there's little, I guess, cabins or something, or rooms that you can go into and soak in the hot spring. Yeah, so that's one. There's a couple more up through the mountain there on the way to that Cottonwood Lake. Sun was in the wrong position and they were down over a bank. But that's one I could drive into. Yeah, I just watch. Oh, watch this deer. He's gonna jump the fence. Jump the fence. Jump it. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, I just watched all them jump that fence and get into that yard. So I was driving up the road and I see jump, jump, and they were just doing it one time. Hey guys, you all looking at me? Yeah, there's some antelope over to the right. They're too far out. I can't really get those. So we're gonna get into the town. Yeah, so we just came down off of the mountain into the town of Buena Vista. Yeah, so I'm gonna drive down through the town here a little bit. So I got the camera looking sideways because where the sun's at, it's like off to the right of us and it wouldn't be very good. So I'm gonna probably make one trip down, looking at the shops on the left-hand side, and then I'll be able to set the camera up on the dash and drive back down through town. But yeah, a lot of old buildings. Yeah. A lot of shops, eateries. There's a bakery and coffee shop. And right here, State Highway Department. So that's the trailhead. That's where you can get some hiking gear and trail gear. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, beautiful little town. Yeah, this is their main street going right out of town. So when I came down off of the mountain, I just went straight right through the stoplight. So we crossed 24 that we came up on last night, and just right down through here. They've got a Buena Vista Heritage Museum. Oh, look at that woolly mammoth. Oh, that's cool. All right, you can see I'm parked up there. Maybe you can't see, but I walked down those steps right over there and saw this bridge. So I wanted to walk over and take a look downstream. All right, here we go. Look at that. So we're facing the sun, but you can still see pretty good. So there's fishing. There's steps right there that lead down to the river. And it says about fishing, but right over when you cross the bridge, that gets you into the trail system. So there's biking and hiking and all kinds of trails that run along here. Let's take a look at the other side. There's a nice sturdy bridge. It's metal and wood. Oh yeah, look at those little rapids there. Very cool. Man, the water's clear. Yeah. All right, let's get back up to the car. Yeah, this is a look back over at the bridge and the trail system. So the trail leads out that way. Yeah. Somebody on a bike just came flying by and took off across the bridge there and disappeared down the trail. All right, so we're gonna head back down the main street of town here, and this is a lot better setup here. We're driving a little bit away from the sun, so it should be a better view. But yeah, this backdrop right behind you there, or right straight ahead, I could not, when we pulled into town last night, you could not see those mountains. You could just see like a little bits of them because of all the weather that was coming down through there. You know, the snow coming up over. Yeah, it was rough. Got stop signs, couple of them. Yep, so there's that bakery. Ooh, tempting. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of shops. Yeah, I don't know how busy this gets during the year, but right now it's not that busy, you know, for a downtown. But the architecture on these buildings is really, you could tell this town's been here a while. Yeah. Oh, that right there's the town hall on the corner, that red one. It says town hall. Yeah, I've seen more deer in people's yards coming into the town. They're like stray cats around here. Yep, a lot of deer. All right, so we're gonna make a left-hand turn. Oh, No, we're not. We're gonna wait. The Brown Dog and Coffee Company Cafe and Bakery. Yeah, this was recommended to me by Stitch. Said, come on and check this place out. He said they had coffee here once. I'm gonna do that. All right, so I just turned left out of town once the light turned green and just came to the end of town. All right, so we got our coffee, and I got a day old 50% off blueberry muffin. Man, that's good. I ate it already. All right, I showed it to you. All right, so I've got to get gas and get on down the road. Now, that was a really cool place. Yeah, they roast their own beans. So there's another place that I like back home. It's in Linglestown, St. Thomas Roasters. But they have the same setup there. They get their beans, they roast them, and then you can buy them by the whole bean. So you can see them all here. Yeah, it's really cool. But they were playing music, so I couldn't videotape too much in there. You know, copyright issues. Yep, so there's the gas I'm going to get. Oh, let's see. 409. And not bad. Alrighty, so we are all done with gas. Get back on the road. Alright, so we're heading back into the mountains out of town. Yeah, that town, just driving through it real quick, they had a lot of fly fishing shops and fly fishing guides, and you can schedule trips and things like that. Yeah, it looks like a great vacation destination. All right. Yeah, it's the landscapes back in the mountains. But these aren't as high because they don't have snow on top of them. But they're still up there. Yeah, look at the fields. We're at 9,138 feet. So you can see the snow-capped mountain that's straight ahead. But fields on both sides, so we're running out like a kind of a valley area. Yeah, I got my eye out for some wild animals. Gotta see more than a chipmunk. Hey, but it was out in the wild, right? Oh, I got Guatemalan coffee. That's what I got. Forgot to mention that. Okay, we've been coming on out this way, and you can see right there, Pike National Forest. We're getting ready to enter into that. I pulled off the road. I'm going to probably sit here for a little bit. Yeah, this wind is really blowing, and I'm starting to get tired driving across there. So, hey, we got all day, so I'm going to lean back and close my eyes for a little while. All right, I'll bring you back when we start driving again. Alrighty, so that was a quick hour. I took a little power nap. So it's 3:18 in the afternoon. I usually do not do that, but I was starting to get a little heavy-eyed. So here we go. Look out there. There's one horse. Yep, it's a one-horse town. Yeah, the towns on this road, they're far and few between. They are. Oh, Fossil Beds National Monument. Next right. Let's check it out. So they were closing in 10 minutes, but they didn't even bother with my pass. They said, as you leave, make sure you go out the back door. So we're going to do that, because we got something to look at here. So there is a lot of trails that you can go to all these different fossil beds and so forth. But yeah, this is neat. So at one time, there was a volcanic eruption that happened. And this whole field here was full of redwoods. All right, so there's fossilized redwoods. So we didn't see them in California, but we're gonna see some ones that got pearlized. You know, fossilized. Yeah, all right, right over there's one. Let's go check it out. All right, so we had an ancient forest at one time, and look at this right there. That is a giant redwood fossil. They've got it strapped around the top, and you can see the pieces have fallen off and all along the ground, but they actually dug this one up, and there's more over there. Let's go check that one out. All right, look at those three. Oh my goodness. And it looks like there's another big one right over there. We can actually walk down to that one. Let's go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is huge. Wow, look how they've got it banded so that it doesn't crumble any longer. Wow. Yeah, so when the I read a little bit about it. So when the volcano erupted, it produced huge amounts of mudslide and volcanic ash, and it actually buried the trees up to about 15 feet, and then they just solidified and became a fossil, or petrified. Wow, so we were at the petrified forest, and then I didn't know that this place existed. This is incredible. Yeah, look at that. So they've got a museum, and the museum is a quick walkthrough I did, but they've got tons of fossils in there of even spiders. So it was pretty cool. So like I said, they're closing in 10 minutes, and I got to get going because they're going to lock the gate. But they said I could walk out here real quick. So they installed these roofs over all of the redwoods to protect them because weather and gravity and so forth. So they did that in 2001, I think I read. Yeah. And then they dug down to expose more of the trunk. And you can see where it kind of flares out there, and that's the where a tree would flare out for its roots. Yeah, that's all stone now. Man, this is awesome. Yeah, here's a good picture of showing how it flares out there towards the roots. But yeah, so they've done some research, and they said, you know, looking at the fossils and doing core samples, they said they can determine the growth rings, and it says that they grew at a greater rate in this valley here than modern day ones grow. Yeah, so there is a whole trail system that leads all the way up through there that you can see them. Oh, wow, this is great. All right, they're gonna lock the gate. I don't want to get locked in. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's just massive. Man, I wish I had more time to walk around. Yeah, but right there's the visitor center, and we're at the back door, and right down there's my car. There's just some workers' vehicles there yet, and maybe one or two other people leaving as well. All right. Yeah, this is Florissant Valley. So there was a map in there, so I grabbed a map too so I can do some more reading later. But yeah, this is a great stop. If you're ever in the area, stop here and check it out. It is wild. And then you can go all out across some fields and stuff. There's some trails that are a mile long or more. Yeah, very neat. Yeah, now I'm like, why did I take an hour nap before I came into this town? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, at least we saw our sequoias. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, alrighty. Gotta get out the gate. Yeah, it's just 3 miles off of US 24 that we were coming down. So we only did a 3-mile drive out to see that. Man, that was well worth it. Yeah. There's another place right down here. The one worker told me that down here is an old homestead, and they've got a lot of history in there as well. You can go in and take a walk through, but they've got I believe the door is locked, he had said right now. But yeah, that's straight ahead there. It's out in the field. Yeah, it's right there on the left. So there's parking right off the road, and then you can walk down into that old homestead. But yeah, this is neat. Very cool. Yeah, we're almost down to US 24, but this town, Florissant, was established in 1870. I just saw a sign. That's how I know. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, so we're climbing up out of that valley. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. That is a great stop. I just wish we had more time, but we got to see some of it. Yep. All right. This is pretty cool. Yeah, look at those sides of those mountains. Yeah, this is a winding road, 4 to 7% grade for the next 2 miles. Yeah. I see a lot of boulders, and a lot of them came down, slid down the hill. Yeah. I wonder if we're near Boulder, Colorado. I've seen a lot of boulders. I don't know. Gotta look. Yeah, it definitely clouded up on us. Yeah, we're just descending down through this carved out road. Yeah, you can see the layers aren't running horizontal, they're more uplifted, you know, in those cutouts. Yeah, because it's all pushed up into a mountain. Now look at that, we're back into red rocks. See the layers? Yeah, that is neat. I think we were in Arizona again, or Utah. Alrighty. So, man, I just saw a lot of signs. So, we're not far from Pikes Peak, so we're going to have to take a drive up there. I did see Garden of the Gods. I've got to look into that a little bit more because we're seeing all those red rocks again. So, I've got to check that out. That might be something I was planning on doing or trying to do in this area. So, see the big blue thing back there? Well, this is a little bike park or something. There's all kinds of mountain bike trails and things like that. And I pulled in here and used the blue thing. So, all right. So I am going to go ahead and close this video out. And I will see you on the next one. So, hey, how about we go ahead and score that music? All right. There we go. All right. Works even out in Colorado. All right. Oh, there goes a bike. So, hey, remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you haven't seen any of the other videos, go back. This is like number 41 in our series. So go all the way back and see where I started in Pennsylvania and headed to Virginia. And then all the way out to California. So, hey, I appreciate you watching and following along. Go ahead and share it with people and hit that notification bell because we still got to get all the way back to Pennsylvania. We're only in Colorado. I say only. All right. Well, Tony 2.0, you have a great rest of the day and even a better week. All right. We'll see you on the next one. All right. See ya.